Right, so let's start. And you wanted more videos of some of the cars we have here. Got a 1987 Peugeot 309. A couple of very rare cars here. We have British right-hand drive FSO Polonaise, followed by an extremely rare Hyundai Stella. You see that on the road. That's parked outside on the road at times when it's in use. And then here we have a Peugeot 104 from about 1981. It's an extremely rare car. I bought this in 2014, where it had been in a barn at that point for about 22 years, 21 years, something like that. I think the tax ran out in October 1993. So a long time, but that will be restored and on the road for 2017. If you follow me, we'll go show you some more cars. Got another British FSO Polonaise. Here you can see a camper van conversion. This used to be a pickup, now it's a camper van. It's a brilliant thing, quite unique looking body. I can walk out so you can see the whole of it. That leads us on to here, Citroen ZX. That's going to be scrapped. It's been stripped for parts and now it's ready for scrap. We've got a late 80s FSO 125p pickup that again has been off the road for many years. I think late 90s. Rescued from a barn on a farm, and now that will be restored. We've got an Allegro Estate, Austin Allegro Estates, ordinary Vauxhall Astra van. We've got a Citroen Xantia. We've got that awful upside down FSO Polonaise again. That's a British one, very rare. We scrapped it. Well, we're going to scrap it next week. Loads of parts already rotten, so we couldn't use it. There's the Volvo, brilliant car. Love it to bits. Rover Maestro, out of all things. When did you see one of these on the road last? Ford there, camper van, Ford Transit, followed by an extremely rare Alfa Sud. Both of these, the Alfa Sud and the Ford, desperately need doing up, so a bit of money is going to be spent on those. This is my Volvo, which over the next few weeks will have some money spent on it. It needs a few things like tyres, ancillaries. I mean, it needs a good service and the engine looking over, but it's a Volvo, so you know it's not in too bad shape. It's been off the road, I say, 18 months. Brilliant Citroen here. This is a very good car. A lot of money spent on it over the last few years. Vanden Pla Allegro. I don't know if you can see over there due to the blurry screen of this camera. It's really annoying me. These were all the cars that you saw in the old video. None of them have moved, unfortunately. We've got the Talbot Alpine, which is that one has moved. What that Ford Focus estate is doing there, I don't know. But again, might use it for parts or sell it on, scrap it, what have you. It's a Ford Focus. It's, you know, no one's going to really care. However, this is an extremely rare car. This is a Zastava, or a Yugo 511, as it's known here in the UK. Stojedun, I think it's called in its native Serbia. This is also mine. This will be on the road now. Well, we think I'm going to try and put it on the road for next year. It's been off the road since 2012, I think. I'm saying it like that because I'm thinking here. I've had it for 2 years. As you can see, there are bits in there that need restoring and putting back together and assembling, and it's all right. There are a couple of things that just need doing. You can see the steering wheel and the gear knob there, and the car's generally all right. Just needs a bloody good clean, and for it to return back to the road. You know, bought loads of stuff for it. It probably cost between £500 to £1,000 to get that on the road. Look around. There the Itau is, an Itau estate. Got rescued from Northern Ireland, out of all places. We have a Datsun Cherry Coupe, a very rare car. A couple of videos on YouTube actually of this car. Then yep, here's another one of my cars. Remember the dear old Skoda Favorit? Quite a nice car to drive actually. It's rather unique. And here we have some more cars like a Ford Escort Mark IV Estate. You've got approximately, I think, 1980, 1979, something like that. Marina. And then we've got the FSO 125p saloon, which has been in bits for months now. I don't know really what's going on with that. And you've got an FSO Polonaise over there. The red one's from Poland originally, and then this one here, I don't know what the plan is with that, if we're just going to use it for bits and scrap it. And then we have an extremely rare Talbot Matra Rancho here. We think here in the UK there are approximately 7 on the road. Actually, I might even be wrong, it might be 3. But again, it's the theme here of all the cars here, they're all extremely rare. Last but not least, we have a Chrysler Alpine from 1978 here, yellow. It's looking very dirty at the moment, as you can see. Just walk round so you can see some of the bits and bobs on it, but yeah, there it is. Not looking so happy. It does need some work, unfortunately, on the wheels, and you know, given the fact that this hasn't been on the road properly for about 2 years, it will need a bit of work. But 2 cars are missing now from HQ. They've been sold on. That was the blue Yugo 511, which was sold to someone we know, and also Goldie, which was a golden FSO Polonaise from 1995. That's sold now to someone else we know. So we're decluttering a bit here on the site, but yeah, we still have all these extremely rare cars, and I can do you another video update at some point in early 2017. Thanks for watching.